Hey, welcome back. How have you been? I've been good, thank you. So, you're here for a second suit fitting. Okay, and can you just confirm your phone number? I think somebody else worked on your first suit fitting, so I just want to make sure I have everything correct. Okay. It looks like you need the suit by February 14th. And they already did the initial measurements, so I'm just checking a few of them. Today I see a mock jacket has been created. And it looks like we're just looking at the jacket today. So I will check, and again we can make any adjustments if needed. Then I also have a note you'd like to, let's see, look at a few button options. Okay. Alright, so if you don't mind, can you just put on the jackets right there? And what I'm going to do is take a few measurements to make sure the jacket was tailored correctly. We do a second suit fitting again to just make sure everything is perfect. And of course you might have some adjustments you'd like made as well, so I can take note of that for the seamstress. Alright, so first I'd like you to just stand up tall, shoulders back. And I'd like to measure the front. So shoulder to shoulder. And yep, just make sure your shoulders are back. Perfect. And does that feel tight, loose, perfect? Okay, perfect. I'm just going to take a note for the seamstress. Alright. Now let me check your arms. So your left arm first. Just put your arm straight down. Perfect. Alright. So that looks good. Does it feel too short? And do you like where it falls on your wrist? Okay. Just check the other side. Again, don't be afraid to ask for even the slightest of adjustments. We can do whatever you need. That arm feels fine as well. Okay, so lengthwise is good. Now what about how tight it is around your arms? Maybe a little too tight. Okay, yeah, we can bring it out a little bit. If needed, do you feel like it needs to be brought out a lot? Maybe just a little bit. Going to place a few pins in that area so I can mark exactly where we want to bring it out. And you're a returning customer, correct? Yeah, I remember working on another suit for you last year. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to place a few pins. You can just stay still for me. side. Perfect. Okay. Wonderful. I'm going to ask you to turn around. I want to check the length of the jacket. And also, well, we'll start with shoulder to shoulder on the back. So can you move your arms forward and kind of move around, see if it feels comfortable in the back? Okay, I'm going to measure from side to side again. And shoulders back. Perfect. Okay. Now the length. So do you feel like it's hitting exactly where you'd like it to? Yep, because we can make it a little shorter. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, that's a common adjustment that we make. When you're here for your first fitting, you make some choices, and then after you actually see them, it's very common to change your mind, so it's really not a problem at all. Okay, so let me just confirm the length currently. We want it a little bit shorter, so maybe right here. So if I bring it up half an inch, do you think that would be good? Yeah, I think that would be good. Okay. Just a few more pins here. I think it'll bring it up just ever so slightly, where we'll make a difference but not be too much. Just stay still. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Just get a few more. Place this one right here. Okay, great. So now let's check around your wrists. I forgot to do that. And now let's check around your wrists. I just want to make sure it's not too tight there. So let's see, how does it feel? Pretty good. Let me just measure. Yeah, it looks to be a nice fit, not too tight. But again, we can bring it out, so what do you think? It's good. Okay. Now I want to check the pockets. So you did say you wanted 2 pockets on the front. So can you just place your hands in them and make sure they're big enough? You can put your phone in them if you want. Just test them out, see how they feel. Yeah. Yeah, we can make them a little bit bigger. Yeah, you know, it's always nice to have plenty of room in your pockets. So for sure we can adjust that for you. Okay, so let me just measure them as they are right now, so I'm gonna make a note. Would you like them a little bit wider or longer? Yeah, we can extend a little bit both ways. Okay, perfect. So I think that's it for the jacket. Any other areas feel uncomfortable? Wonderful. Okay, so I'm just going to put this aside. Just going to dust off the jacket a little bit. Just make sure it looks nice and clean for you. Okay. So now the buttons. So I think we went over this the last time I made a jacket for you. We do have various sizes. So I can't remember, I think you liked kind of a medium sized button before, which would be around this size right here. But we do have plenty of options. So this is the largest, and again, this is just a sample button, so really you can get any color, any style, whatever you like. So if you see a photo of a suit, that always helps, because then we can order the exact button or find one similar for you. So really just let us know. And then here's an example of a smaller size that you might like. So that one might look nice. Let's put two of them side by side. So you can just see the sizing, and then if you want them to stand out, we can use a brighter color, because your suit will be dark blue. Okay. So then you could do a dark blue button if you just wanted to blend in. The options are endless. Let me show you with the smallest size. They're very, very teeny tiny. So again, completely up to you. Did you have any idea what size you do want? Okay, so kind of like the mid-size again. So I'm going to then make a note for the seamstress. Now what will happen is these final adjustments will be made, and then you will come in for a final fitting. So we can actually place the buttons on the final fitting version, so you can kind of get a full picture of what it would look like when it's complete. So let's schedule your next appointment. So is there a best day of the week that works for you? Thursdays. Okay, then how about 2 weeks from now? And then we have a 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock. Perfect. Alright, so I have you on the schedule. And the seamstress will connect with you if there are any questions or things that she needs to clarify. And I will pass along all the notes to make sure your jacket is adjusted properly, okay? And of course, if you have any questions or want to change anything, just give us a call over the next 2 weeks, okay? Perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming in again, and I look forward to assisting with your final suit. So thanks so much, and we'll see you in a few weeks.